Hello friends, welcome to my YouTube channel Simply Stocks, and today I'm going to talk about VINATI Organics. Is it a buy at these levels or an avoid? So let's get started. First of all, a disclaimer that this is not a stock recommendation. People taking any position to any share that I talk about should do that with their own due diligence and research, and I'm not in favor or against any company that I talk about. Before I talk about VINATI Organics, here's a small request to kindly support me on Patreon. Once you do that, it will help me grow the channel, help you also ask me questions and eke out answers in greater detail. Once you get the $10 membership, you'll have access to my portfolio, my watch list, and a number of podcasts I put up from time to time. Also, if you can get $100 upfront, then you get 1 year membership by paying for 10 months, so that's a 17% discount. And also, if you cannot pay on Patreon, you can join the YouTube membership. That's a monthly membership, paying through different means. You can do that. Now about the company. Established in 1989, it produces basic organic chemicals, specialty chemicals, and niche specialty chemicals are also there. Their major products include butyl phenols, specialty monomers, and aromatics, etc. The market cap of the company has dipped to below 20,000 over the last 3-4 months. It has shown a decline. It's a debt-free company and quite a robust management it has. If you look at the numbers, so December numbers were out just a few weeks back. Sales were up 65%, which is good. Profits were up 35%. This is, I'm talking about profit before tax, because the tax paid this time around was less. So I took profit before tax and it was up 35% still. But margins have suffered. Margins have gone down by I think 7-8%. And that is a huge you can say dent on the margins. Otherwise the profitability would have been even better, and that is the reason why the stock has fallen from those 2200 2250 levels all the way to 1900 and below that. There is decent institutional holding at the moment, and cost pressures may remain, and that is why probably people are not looking to buy into the stock even after a 15-17% decline. There's a high promoter holding of 74%, which is pretty good. If you look at the technicals, then there is strong support between the 1800-1850 levels, and this is exactly where the stock is currently, but looking weak. And that is why I won't say that you go ahead and buy the stock, because look at the market, and market is extremely volatile. What you can do is probably look at the stock and buy, technically speaking, on a short-term basis, buy only above 2000 with a stop loss of 1900, 1930, and then trade into it for a 15-20% upside. Otherwise, just leave the stock aside, because the breakout is expected above 1950. That is not taken out, and once 1850 1800 levels go, then we are looking at 1700 and then even 1650 on the stock. So you could really get the stock much lower with the kind of market we are in, rather than buying straight away at these levels. And it may just continue to consolidate or decline because of the kind of numbers it has shown, because of the margins, because there is a concern that most of the chemical companies might suffer because of the kind of margins that they are showing. So technically it is looking weak. Wait for some sort of strength, and strength will be shown only when it crosses 1950 on a closing basis, and then probably look to buy into the stock. So in my opinion, for a long-term player, somebody who wants to buy from a 4 to 6 year point of view, yes, they can accumulate here, but can wait for 1800 levels probably to buy more. You can buy some here, buy more below 1800, and keep on accumulating. Have a 4-5 year time frame. It could reward you well, because the valuations look good now compared to at being 2200 or 2300. I still believe select consumer centric chemical companies may still perform, but overall the chemical sector might not perform that well because of the high cost pressure. But this is more or less a consumer oriented chemical firm, and that has been doing very well, that has gained market share over the years. So hopefully it will continue to do well going forward, but from a 6 months point of view, it looks extremely weak on the charts. So this is my video on VINATI Organics. Please like and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so you can get my videos straight away when I post it. Kindly support me on Patreon. Thanks a lot for watching.